Alright guys, IonQ's executive chair just joined a panel with NVIDIA's CEO, Jensen Huang, at NVIDIA's first ever Quantum Day. That's right, NVIDIA, a company that has dominated AI and GPUs, is now making quantum a focal point. And this panel, it signals something much bigger for the future of both IonQ and NVIDIA. So let's break it down. IonQ's executive chair, Peter Chapman, was on stage with Jensen Huang discussing the future of quantum computing at NVIDIA's first ever Quantum Day event. And if you remember, Jensen himself had previously said practical quantum computing is at least 20 to 30 years away. Yet here he is, hosting a dedicated event and bringing IonQ into the conversation. Something's changed. For IonQ, I think this is massive. Being on NVIDIA's stage means validation. It means NVIDIA sees IonQ as a serious player in quantum computing. This could also hint at future partnerships, whether it's using NVIDIA's hardware to simulate quantum environments, or a deeper collaboration to integrate quantum computing into AI workflows. I think investors should take note because when NVIDIA shines a spotlight on a company, big things tend to follow. Now let's talk about NVIDIA, because just a few months ago, Jensen was saying that real quantum computing was decades away. But now, NVIDIA is hosting Quantum Day and bringing in leaders like IonQ. I think there's a shift in strategy here. It suggests NVIDIA isn't waiting for quantum to be quote-unquote ready. I think it means that they want to be at the forefront, shaping the industry. And that makes sense. AI workflows are growing exponentially, and quantum computing could be the key to unlocking even greater processing power in the future. This also raises some big questions about how NVIDIA sees the future of artificial intelligence. Because right now, GPUs dominate machine learning, but there's growing research into quantum-enhanced AI. And if NVIDIA is already thinking about quantum, it could mean that they're hedging their bets, preparing for a world where AI workloads are too complex for even the most advanced GPUs. And I think that's where IonQ will come in. Quantum computing could eventually solve problems that classical hardware simply can't. Could this lead to an even bigger formal NVIDIA and IonQ partnership? Well, I think it's very possible at this point. NVIDIA has already integrated quantum simulators into their ecosystem, and IonQ has also been expanding their cloud presence. A deeper collaboration could see NVIDIA optimizing GPUs for hybrid quantum classical computing, leveraging IonQ's systems for specialized workloads. And if this actually happens, IonQ's stock could see a major upside. For investors, I think this is another sign that IonQ is playing in the big leagues. I think the fact that NVIDIA is giving them a platform means that they're being taken extremely seriously at the highest levels of tech. If quantum computing makes even incremental progress in the next few years, IonQ stands to benefit massively. And as for NVIDIA, this is another step towards future-proofing their dominance in the world of computing. But I'd really like to know your guys' thoughts. Do you really think NVIDIA is gearing up for a quantum future faster than expected? And do you think this puts IonQ in a prime position for growth? If you have any thoughts, drop them in the comments below. And if you really want to stay up to date with IonQ, check out this last video I did on them, which demonstrated how quantum just outperformed classical. It's honestly pretty incredible. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.